Example number 1. Determine the moment of inertia about centroidal x and y axis. For this given T section, we have to find out moment of inertia about centroidal x and y axis. In first step, we have to find out centroidal distance x bar and y bar. For the same T section, we already found out x bar and y bar in the centroid topic. This is a singly symmetric section. This is symmetrical about vertical axis. For this one, x bar is 0. We have to find out y bar. This value already calculated in centroid topic for the same figure with respect to reference axis xx and yy. After finding out x bar and y bar, we have to mark it on the main diagram. Like this, we have to mark it on the main diagram. We have to identify centroid of a composite section. This is the centroid of a composite section. These are the centroidal axis gx and gy. Okay. For this one, we have to find out moment of inertia about centroidal axis x and y axis. With respect to centroidal axis gx and gy, we have to find out moment of inertia. This is the first step. First step is over. Now we have to find out moment of inertia about centroidal axis. In second step, we have to mark the centroidal distance between centroid and centroidal axis. First, we have to mark the centroid of the individual cross section. This is the centroid of section number 1, that is indicated by G1. This is the centroid of a section number 2, that is indicated by G2. After this, we have to mark the y1 bar and y2 bar. What is y1 bar and y2 bar? Distance between centroid of a individual section and centroidal axis. Look at this one. What is y1 bar? It is the distance between centroid of a individual section and centroidal axis. Similarly, what is y2? y2 is the distance between centroid of a individual section number 2 and centroidal axis. In moment of inertia, y1 bar and y2 bar are the distance between centroid and centroidal axis. Okay, don't confuse with centroid, y1 and y2. In centroid, y1 and y2 are the distance between centroid and reference axis. Okay, y1 bar and y2 bar are the distance between centroid and centroidal axis. Now y1 bar. y1 bar is the distance between centroid of section number 1 and centroidal axis. This distance. How do we calculate this one? We know the distance between these 2 points. That is y bar 123.57. That remaining distance is 46.43. Okay. 46.43 minus 10 millimeter. We will get the remaining distance y bar. This is y1 bar. y1 bar equal to 46.43 minus 10 millimeter. We will get 36.43 millimeter. This distance between centroid of section number 1 and centroidal axis. This distance is called y1 bar. Now y2 bar. y2 bar is the distance between centroid of section number 2 and centroidal axis. This distance is called y2 bar. How do you calculate y2 bar? We know this distance, that is y bar. y bar is 123.57 minus 75 millimeter. We will get the remaining distance. 123.57 minus 75 will get 48.57. 48.57 millimeter is the y2 bar distance. This distance. Now, moment of inertia about centroidal axis. This is the general equation Ixx equal to Ixg plus Ay bar square. Since it is a combination of two rectangular sections, we have to divide this formula into two parts. Ixg1 plus A1 y1 bar square plus Ixg2 plus A2 y2 bar square. This is the geometrical details of section number 1. This is the geometrical details of section number 2. Ixg is the moment of inertia about centroidal axis for rectangular section. We know the formula BD cube by 12. B is 200, D is 20 cube by 12. Area 200 into 20. Okay, this is the y1 bar value 36.43. Similarly, for section number 2, B is 20 millimeter, B is 20 millimeter, and D is 150 millimeter. D is 150 millimeter divided by 2 plus 20 into 150. 48.57 is the value of Y2 bar. This is the final value of IXX. 18.14 into 10 power plus 6 millimeter to the power of 4. Similarly, we have to find out IYY value. Okay. Now in step number 3, we have to find out moment of inertia about sinusoidal y-axis. This is the formula, general formula about y-axis. IYY equal to IYG plus A into x bar square. Once again, we have to split into two parts. IYG1 plus A1 x1 bar square plus IYG2 plus A2 x2 bar square. Here, since the value of x bar is 0, the value of x1 bar and also x2 bar also 0. Okay. Now, moment of inertia about sinusoidal y-axis. D into B cube by 12 plus this part will become 0. Similarly, D into B cube by 12 plus the second part will become 0, and substitute and find out 20 into 200 cube by 12 plus 0, 150 into 20 cube by 12 plus 0. This is the moment of inertia about sinusoidal y-axis. 13.43 into 10 power plus 6 millimeter to the power of 4. That's it.